unmute. Can you see me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Yes, sir. Please welcome. Welcome.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay.
We will start. We will start.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Yeah.
Sunil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please.
Good morning, all. On behalf of Indian Culinary Institute, I extend warm welcome to delegates and participants. Now I invite Dr. Trilok Chandra, Academic in Charge, Indian Culinary Institute, Tirupati, to deliver welcome address.
Good morning, all the delegates and speaker, resource person, Dr. Chef Damu, sir, and all the participants and other stakeholders. On behalf of ICI, Tirupati and Noida, I extend a warm welcome. I am very happy to have a director on this board for this program. He is instrumental in giving a permission to start the webinar from ICI platform. I received an email on 2nd of July where he had mentioned that conduct the webinars from ICI platform. From there it started and we are able to conduct a first webinar here. Apart from that, 2 days before, even though he is a senior bureaucrat, Indian Economic Service, working for a Ministry of Tourism, apart from that, holding a charge, CEO of NCHM City and director for Indian Culinary Institute, both the institute, very technically he gave me advice that select a topic from the core area, technical subject where the students will be benefited. Sir, thank you very much for the wonderful advice, because this usually we get it from a academician and a technical person, chefs. But I'm really surprised that much. Actually, I can assume that how much depth knowledge you are having even in academic. Sir, we are sure that I already had a discussion with the faculty members of both ICA and ICA Noida. We'll be including that curriculum and technical topics. We will invite the chefs so that our students will be benefited. And also, sir, your suggestions to record entire proceedings and put it in ministry website also is a very good idea. We will take it. Sir, you are from the beginning, the way you give encouragement, whenever I send a message, sirs always say that please go ahead, just encouraging a statement. So on behalf of entire team, I extend a very warm welcome to Sri Gyan Bhushan sir, Indian Economic Service and Director IC and CEO of NCHM City. Now another person whom I like to welcome for this session is well-known person, because some of the NCHM City faculty members, students also attending, Mr. Satveer Singh. I know that because he's holding a apex body which has got so many institutes under his control. Now the prevailing condition, he has to handle so many things like exam, internal marks and other things, coordinate with the IGNOU. But in spite of that, whenever I sent a message, whenever I said, sir, you please join with us, and this is a way we have to conduct, he immediately encouraged me. He gave me all the link, all the support. And I know that back of the screen, he instructed Sunil that it should be on the Facebook, it should be on the YouTube, and so that even the new aspirants also should be able to get this message and should be able to watch the webinar. So thank you very much for a very good encouragement. Sir, I extend a warm welcome to you. And another person, resource person of this event, Mr. Chef Damu, Dr. Damu. To be very frank with all the delegates and participants, once I had introduced him in IHM college for induction function where 700 audience were there. I took 20 minutes to introduce Chef Damu. It was a pin drop silence. Even parents were there, students were there, but not because of my speech. It because of Chef Damu achievements and awards which he received. I was sequencing it. Pin drop silent, people were listening it. But introducing a Chef Damu, I had advantage of having a breathing time in between, because every frequent intervals, good round of applause where the audience were making, where I could breathe comfortably and come back to the next point. And he passed out from IHM Chennai. After that, he got selected for campus entry, Taj Group of Hotels. Then he moved to Mumbai. Those days, it was very difficult to get into Taj Group of Hotels, that on a campus entry. Then after working in Mumbai for some time, then he came back to Chennai and joined Ashoka Group of Hotels, again a very famous hotel under Ministry of Tourism those days, public sector. He was there. Then he had a passion for a teaching. Then he joined the teaching, and as the MGR, the Asan Institute of Hotel Management. From there, he moved to MGR Institute of Hotel Management, where he became a principal. Then after that, only the turning point starts that he entered in a very famous TV those days. Now also it's very famous, JR TV, where he started giving demonstration. I will just 1 minute say about the demonstration. What he made the demonstration so easy. Even the street vendors, even the people who are village, they can watch, they can understand, because that type of earthenware pots were using, that type of utensils they're using, ingredients are using. It becomes so popular. Then I must tell you that the way how he entered that Guinness World Record, he was applied for that, and in Hotel Savera just around 5 to 6 years back, he prepared 617 dishes in 24 hours as per the protocol given by the Guinness World Record. It was a raining day. I think even myself, late Rajmohan sir from IHM Chennai, we missed the event because we could not reach. It was raining, and we were doing some official work at IHM Chennai. We could not reach it, but we got the message that he entered in a Guinness World Record. Guinness World Committee satisfied with his performance, and he could enter in that. After that, again, he had 2 more Guinness World Record at his credit, which I don't want to take much time. He will I'll ask Mr. Damu to explain in his speech. Mr. Damu is not new to this forum. He had come twice to Indian Culinary Institute, one for demonstration, one for judging event. And also, he is not new to this NCHM also, because 6 years back when NCHM conducted regional workshop in Chennai with the 7 or 8 chefs, he was one chef. He was one of the chefs where he did demonstration on a Chettinad cuisine and South Indian cuisine. Still, I remember Mr. Jaydeep Shankar from NCHM had come to Chennai and coordinating. That day, within, I think, some 2.5 hours time, he prepared 17 dishes. All came out so nicely, and it was so tasty. So with this, all these things, I extend warm welcome to Chef Damu, Dr. Damu, who's also a doctorate from a Madras University. And apart from that, I extend warm welcome to all the stakeholders. I know some of the chefs are attending, some of the hoteliers are attending, faculty members and students. I see both Tirupati and Noida students, because this is a core group is meant for you people. And at the end of it, I think all should be benefited, because we are the part and parcel of this whole curriculum. Now, I request our Director of Indian Culinary Institute, Economic Advisor to Minister of Tourism, Government of India, Sri Gyan Bhushan sir, to give us valuable address to all the participants. Sir. I leave it to Sri Gyan Bhushan sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Trilok Chandar. It's a privilege to be here today morning. I think there was some issue with the connectivity, and that was due to more participants joining in. So that was a very good reason not to get connected and then get connected, because it's available on YouTube also. I just got see the message that if somebody is unable to connect, so he or she can connect from the YouTube channel as well. And I see that the website of ICI also is giving it live coverage on the website of ICI. That's very heartening to see. So let me thank you, Mr. Trilok Chandar, first of all. And of course, the most important stakeholders in this entire web series are the dear students. So I welcome all the students who have joined. And I was, in March, we had a lockdown, and I was thinking of connecting with all you guys, how to connect. And so there was, problem with how to get connected and then things like that. So ultimately, we could think of this webinar. So thank you very much, all the students. I'm sure you are taking good care of yourself and the family, and you are staying safe. Chef Dr. Damodaran, as people call him, Chef Damu, I remember his name very clearly when we had the inauguration of the Tirupati campus, where Honorable Vice President of India was there. And we were waiting for Chef Damu then, and due to some reasons he could not be physically present in that particular event. But I'm sure we have been getting his sound and very good advice and guidance all through whenever the entire concept of ICI was made. I would also like to, welcome and, I'm not seeing his face, but the Regional Director of India Tourism, Mr. Sanjay Srivatsa is there. Then Mr. Sadhvir Singh, of course, my colleague in both the National Council and the ICI campus in charge at Noida. He's there. I could see very clearly Chef Sunil, who is how do you get this fantastic background with a live tree blowing? So it is very good. So Sunil is there. And Dr. Lomte, I could see, I am not able to see him, but he's there somewhere, I'm sure. Then all the faculty who are there joined today, and all the other stakeholders who have joined today. So I welcome all of you. And this is a seminar being conducted on a very, very difficult time. And of course, we all are struggling to keep pace with the entire new situation. We are all trying very hard. This is a challenge for us. And especially, I would say the students are the most affected in that sense, because normally they would have been in classes by now, but they have to stay home, they have to take care of themselves, they have to be with the family. But this is a phase we have seen earlier also. Humanity, when I say we, means humanity. 1920, I think 1918 to be precise, when the Spanish flu was there.